Hello, I'm Scott with MoreRide. This morning we're going to take a few moments to show you how to properly maintain and service your MoreRide X brace for fifth wheels. If you do this on at least once, twice a year, every 6 months, what it's going to do is going to keep them looking good and working good for a long time to come. Well, let's get started. First, the tools that we use are pretty simple. You have some form of a rag to wipe out the road debris and road film. I use a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver. You'll see why. It just makes it easier for extending the rods. I have a wire brush for cleaning the threads, and then I also have a form of lubricant. I prefer the CRC Power Lube. It's not sticky, it doesn't attract dirt, and I get this at Napa Auto Parts. First, if your braces are in use, we need to untension them per the instruction, which just allows you to loosen it a little bit and remove the snap pins. Okay, first we're going to unclip the brace. We're just going to remove the clip, pull out the pin so the brace drops down. We're now going to move up to the other side, this side of this pin. Same method by removing the pin. At this point, the brace will drop out. Okay, now we're ready to service our braces. First thing we're going to want to do is just pull the inner tube out of the outer tube. Now at this time, we're just going to take a clean, dry cloth and just wipe out any road debris or road film that may have collected inside the tube since the last time we serviced it. So once we have that done, I'm now just going to wipe off the outsides so it looks good again. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to clean the threads. Keep in mind there's 6 inches of threaded rod and a 1.5 inch thread block in here. So what we want to do is we want to open that up. Now sometimes I want to use a screwdriver if it's stiff, because then that allows me to get in there if the threads are getting a little stiff. So we're just going to open that up, and then there are times when, like this one is really loose, we're just going to run it out. We're going to run it out 4 to 6 inches, just like we have here. And now we're just going to take our wire brush and we're going to wire brush all the threads to get any road debris out of the threads. Okay, now that the threads are nice and clean, it's real simple. We're just going to take a little bit of our power lube and we're just going to spray a little bit on the threads. Now it's time to roll it back in. When we take it back in, remember we want to take it in till there's about 1 inch of thread showing. This is a great opportunity to do that adjustment, which we want to make sure for proper use that there's only about that inch showing. So this is a great time to make about 1 inch of thread showing. So this brace is now, the outer tube is now ready to go. Now we're going to repeat the process with the other tube on the other end. Once again, we're going to roll this out, unscrew this. Now that we have that done, once again, we're just going to go through and wipe down the threads. Okay, we got that done. Once again, a little bit of lube. And this one as well, we're going to roll back in to the 1 inch of thread showing. Okay, now we're ready to reassemble. What we're going to do is, once again, we're just going to slip the inner tube into the outer tube, just like this. Now it's time to just reconnect it, which we're just going to once again take our pin. The reverse of how we put it on, we just insert the pin, lock it on the back side. Now that we've completed servicing the front brace, we're going to service the back brace the exact same way by removing it, cleaning the threads, wiping it down, and installing it. Once we've done on both of them, it's time now to insert our pins, rotate them till they go snug, and we're done.